Hey everyone, welcome back to Smart English Podcast, the podcast where you learn to speak real English, the way native speakers actually speak. I'm James.
And I'm Emma. We're so happy you're here.
Let me ask you a quick question. Have you ever walked into a restaurant, picked up the menu, and suddenly forgotten every English word you know? You know exactly what you want to eat. But when the waiter walks over and asks, "Are you ready to order?" your mind goes completely blank. So, you smile, point at the menu, and quietly hope everything goes well.
That has definitely happened to me. I start thinking, what if I pronounce the food name incorrectly? What if the waiter asks me a question I don't understand? Then I get so nervous. I almost forget what I wanted to order.
Don't worry, you're not the only one. Many English learners feel exactly the same way. But here's the good news. Ordering food in English is much easier than it seems. You don't need perfect grammar. You don't need difficult vocabulary. And you definitely don't need to memorize a long script. All you need are a few simple expressions that native speakers use every day.
Really? So I can sound polite and confident without using complicated English?
Absolutely. In today's episode, we'll learn 3 easy ways to order food in English like a native speaker. You'll learn how to order politely, how to ask questions about the menu, and how to pay the bill and end the conversation naturally.
And as always, we'll practice with real-life conversations, so you can hear exactly how these expressions are used in restaurants and cafes.
By the end of this lesson, you'll know exactly what to say, whether you're having lunch with friends, ordering coffee at a cafe, or traveling in another country.
So, one last question, James. Are you hungry?
Always. But before we order any food, let's order some new English expressions.
I like that. Let's get started.
All right. Let's start with the most important part. Ordering your food politely. Here's a mistake many English learners make. When the waiter comes over, they say, "I want a burger." Is it correct? Yes. But does it sound natural and polite? Not really.
So, what should I say instead?
Native speakers usually say, "I'd like," or "Can I have?" These expressions sound much more polite, friendly, and natural. For example, "I'd like a cheeseburger, please." Or, "Can I have a chicken sandwich, please?" Simple, but exactly how native speakers order food.
That already sounds much better, and adding please makes it even more polite.
Exactly. Good manners always make a great impression. Now, let's hear a real conversation. Good evening. Welcome. Are you ready to order?
Yes, thank you. I'd like the grilled chicken with rice, please.
Great choice. Would you like something to drink?
Yes. Can I have an orange juice, please?
Of course. Anything else?
No, that's all for now. Thank you.
You're very welcome. I'll bring your order shortly.
That conversation sounded so easy. It felt just like a real restaurant.
Exactly notice. Emma never said, "I want." She used, "I'd like," and "Can I have?" Those are the expressions you'll hear in restaurants every day. Here are 3 expressions you should remember. I'd like a cup of coffee, please. Can I have the chicken salad, please? Could I have a glass of water, please? Could I have is a little more polite. But all 3 are common and natural.
I already feel much more confident. Ordering food doesn't seem difficult anymore.
Exactly. And ordering your meal is only the beginning. What if you have a question about the menu? What if you want to know what's popular or whether a dish is spicy? That's what we'll learn next. Great job. Now you've learned how to order your food politely, but what if you're looking at the menu and you're not sure what to choose? Don't worry. Native speakers ask questions all the time. In fact, restaurants expect customers to ask questions.
Really? So it's okay if I don't understand everything on the menu?
Absolutely. You don't have to guess. Just ask politely. Here are some useful questions you can use. What's your most popular dish? What do you recommend? Is this dish spicy? What comes with this meal? These questions sound natural, confident, and they're very common in restaurants.
I like that. Instead of feeling nervous, I can simply ask.
Exactly. Now let's hear a real conversation. Have you decided what you'd like to order?
I'm not sure yet. What do you recommend?
Our grilled chicken is one of our most popular dishes. It comes with rice and fresh vegetables.
That sounds delicious. Is it spicy?
Not at all, but if you'd like, we can make it a little spicy.
Perfect. I'd like the grilled chicken, please.
Excellent choice. I'll bring it out soon.
That was so helpful. I don't have to know everything on the menu. I can simply ask.
Exactly. Remember? Asking questions doesn't make your English sound weak. It makes you sound confident. Because you're communicating clearly. Here are 4 useful questions to remember. What do you recommend? What's your most popular dish? Is this dish spicy? What comes with this meal? If you remember just these 4 questions, you'll feel much more confident in almost any restaurant.
I love these expressions. They're simple, easy to remember, and they'll be useful whenever I eat out.
Exactly. Now there's just one more thing to learn. After you've finished your meal, how do you ask for the bill? Pay politely. And end the conversation like a native speaker? Let's find out in the final lesson. Excellent. You've learned how to order your food and how to ask questions about the menu. Now let's learn the final step. Paying the bill and ending the conversation politely. This is something you'll do every time you eat at a restaurant.
So, what should I say when I'm ready to leave?
The most common expression is, "Could I have the bill, please?" Or in American English, people often say, "Could I have the check, please?" Both are correct. It just depends on where you are.
Good to know. What if I want to pay by card?
Easy. You can say, "Can I pay by card?" Or, "Do you accept credit cards?" And if you're paying with cash, you don't need to say anything special. Just hand over the money and say, "Thank you." Simple, polite, and natural. Now, let's hear a real conversation. How was everything today?
Everything was delicious. Thank you.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Would you like anything else?
No, thank you. Could I have the bill, please?
Of course, here you are.
Thank you. Can I pay by card?
Certainly, you can tap your card right here.
Perfect. Thanks for your excellent service.
You're very welcome. Have a wonderful day.
That sounded so polite and natural. It wasn't difficult at all.
Exactly. Remember, a friendly thank you and have a great day can leave a wonderful final impression. Good English isn't just about vocabulary, it's also about being polite. Here are 4 expressions you'll use all the time. Could I have the bill, please? British English. Could I have the check, please? American English. Can I pay by card? Thank you. Have a great day. They're short, easy to remember, and used by native speakers every day.
I can't believe how much we've learned today. From ordering food, to asking questions, to paying the bill. I feel much more confident now.
That's exactly what we wanted. The next time you're in a cafe or restaurant, don't be afraid to speak. Use these simple expressions. Smile and enjoy the conversation. Now let's do one final review. Learn today's pocket words. What a delicious lesson. Before we finish, let's quickly review everything we learned today. If you want to order food in English naturally, just remember these 3 simple steps. Step 1. Order politely. Instead of saying, "I want a burger," try saying, "I'd like a burger, please." Or, "Can I have a burger, please?" A small change. but a much more natural way to speak. Step 2. Ask questions about the menu. Don't be afraid to ask. What do you recommend? Is this dish spicy? Or, what's your most popular dish? Remember, asking questions shows confidence, not weakness. Step 3. Pay politely and finish the conversation. Use expressions like, could I have the bill, please? Or, can I pay by card? And don't forget to end with, thank you. Or, have a great day. Good manners make every conversation better.
Okay, James. Let me try one. I want chicken and Coke.
That's correct. But let's make it sound smoother. Try this instead. I'd like the grilled chicken and a Coke, please. Or, can I have the grilled chicken and a Coke, please? Hear the difference? It sounds much more polite, friendly, and exactly how native speakers order food.
I love that. It's such a small change, but it makes a big difference.
Now let's learn today's pocket words. Menu A list of food and drinks available in a restaurant. Example, could I see the menu, please? Recommend to suggest something because you think it's good. Example, what do you recommend? Dish A, prepared meal or type of food. Example, this is my favorite dish. Bill, the amount of money you need to pay after your meal. In American English, people often say check. Example, could I have the bill, please? Delicious, very tasty. Example, the pasta was absolutely delicious.
Now it's your turn. Imagine you're at your favorite restaurant. Write your order in the comments. For example, I'd like a cheeseburger, fries, and an orange juice, please. Or, can I have a chicken sandwich and a cup of coffee, please? We'll be reading your comments, and we'd love to see what you order.
If today's lesson helped you, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to Smart English Podcast, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new English lesson. Every episode is designed to help you speak English more naturally, more confidently, and more fluently.
Thank you so much for learning with us today. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and don't be afraid to use your English in real life. Every conversation makes you better.
We'll see you in the next episode of Smart English Podcast. Until then, take care, stay confident, and enjoy speaking English. Thanks for listening. See you next time. Bye, everyone.